Okay, so what's that technique that you really never learn? At least we didn't learn it as a white belt, at least I don't remember. But it turns out it's really useful when passing, all throughout passing, whether you're standing passing or passing low. That's rolling hips, okay? One of the principles of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, to control your opponent, if you can control their hips, you can control your opponent. So the opposite would be, don't let your opponent control your hips. One of the ways we can do that is to get our hips rolling. If you can imagine something rolling like the earth spinning, and you try to put your hand on it, it would roll off it because it's rolling. If the earth was sitting still and you put your hand on it, it would stick to it, therefore you control it. So here's what I'm talking about. For the sake of the drill, if you want to do it on your own, because it transfers well over into actual passing, we're just going to put our hands on the mat like this, okay? And we're going to be on our hands and knees. So there's the back step and the instep. That's essentially it. Basically, it's our hips moving like this. Okay, see how my hips are moving? I'm rolling my hips. So if anybody puts a foot or a hand or tries to grab my hips around the waist, let's say, then it's going to snap their wrists. We're going to keep it rolling. Let's just talk about the back step first. All right, here's the back step first. We're going to be on our toes. And look, I'm just going to roll my hips back and then reset. Hips back and reset. Try to keep my shoulders as square as possible because I'm attacking. I'm trying to latch onto a head or a neck or a shoulder, but I want my tail, if you will, to be kind of waggling around like a target that's hard to catch on. So back step, back step, back step. So if you practice this movement right here, that'll help you. Try 2 back steps in a row. Back step, back step, back step the other way, back step, right? Okay, that's the back step. Remember, with the back step, it's quite common to back step and crash down and break whatever is trying to grab onto your legs. You back step and you drop and collect. Back step, drop and collect. Back step, drop and collect. That's the back step. You can also instep, okay? It's kind of like a switch step, but it's an instep. Similar thing, we're going to go that way, except watch, I'm going to roll my hips inward and then over to here. Right, so the hips are moving. Instep. Instep. Right? Instep. 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 See? I'm stepping in and coming around. My hips are moving though. They're rolling. Hard target. Mix them together. Instep, back step, right? Watch. Instep, back step. Instep, back step. Right? Instep, back step. Instep, back step. How about instep, instep, back step? Instep, instep again, back step. Right? Back step, instep. Back step, instep. So you can mix them in different ways. You can also instep and crash down. Slam down on the instep. Somebody's holding on your leg, break it off, and you instep out. Let's imagine this now, right? Here I am, I'm passing the guard, I'm on top. Somebody's triangling my right leg here, okay? I've reached around, I've got the underhook, if you can imagine, under their shoulder, and I've reached around, I've secured the top of their body, but they've got a triangle on my leg. Okay, I'm gonna instep out, right? I'm gonna peel first. Imagine they got a triangle up here. I'm gonna peel, instep, and I've passed. Try it again. Peel, instep, and you've passed. The other side. Peel, instep, then you've passed. Okay? Try it. Peel again, instep, and you pass. Try it with the back step. Look. Peel, back step out, collect. Peel, back step out, and collect. So you're twisting your hips and your body, and it's just a way to finish off the pass, to get your tail through the guard. You know, there's plenty of little stops along the way of passing the guard. Sometimes it takes a little more, right? Like it's a back step plus an instep, because after you step out, their legs are going to be trying to catch onto something again. So watch. We're going to peel, back step, and then back instep out to maybe come around the head. All right, let's try this way. Let's instep out, instep out, and then we're going to immediately come to a back step to clear out. Okay? Instep, back step out to get out. So that's the movement. All you need to practice first is just the insteps like this, right? And the back steps like this. rolling the hips, then start crashing the hips down and collect. And instepping, crashing the hips. You know, you're just gonna crush those ankles if they're trying to grab on your legs. So, if you can practice that on your own, when you're passing, think about breaking those little triangles that are hanging on to your legs as you're trying to pass, and you should have some success.